Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello everybody in the chat. How are you guys? I'm so excited to be on. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Jenny. I see that here. So thank you all for being on. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe. We're gonna have some fun on this Friday. I hope you all are doing great wherever you are. Hope it's a good Friday. So we'll go ahead and get in it. That's right, Libra. Let's have fun tonight. Nice positive messages and energies. You know, we're all going through a lot, guys. Everybody has things in life that are, you know, have their challenges and their ups and downs, but we come here together to get clarity, to get guidance, all for happy vibes, right? All right, Jenny, when you're ready, my love, you can go ahead and shoot your question. How you guys doing? I got good energy tonight. I'm very energetic, so I think I'm going to get a good amount of readings done. I just have a feeling. Yes, I do a free list. I wait just a couple minutes for one of my mods to get in here. If they don't, then I'll keep up with the list. All right, Jenny, you got it. So just general. Okay. So Spirit, Jenny needs to know just clear messages. Clear, concise messages for Jenny. What is coming in for her in June? What's coming in for Jenny? Let's see. I feel like a lot of planning is going into June. I also feel like you're not taking any BS this month. I really do feel like you're like, okay, I'm tired of people trying to get one over on me. So you're kind of putting up that guard for safekeeping. Okay. Let's get 2 more shuffles in. 2 more. Oh, that one wants to come out. All right, Jenny, so you're a little bit disappointed in something. I feel like it's something you've been thinking about for a while. I think you're over love right now. I think you're frustrated in love. You're like, okay, I don't think I really want to hear or have anything knock on my door this month. Like, let's keep that out, right? But somebody's peeking on you. Somebody is peeking on you. Hi. How are you? Okay. What's coming in? What's coming in, Spirit? Clear messages for Jenny in June. Jenny in June. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Lots of sword energy. I feel like you're going to get clarity on somebody from your past, okay? With this clarity, though, this truth, this eye-opening information you're going to receive about your past. I know you don't want to talk about love, but I am picking up on something that you felt it was really important and meaningful in your life. You never got the full answer to something, okay? There was a lot of taking on your part, like somebody was taking your energy, taking you away from your coin, your money, your work. So it was like a big distraction in your life. But what I do see coming up in more towards the end of June would be a new opportunity at work, and something that you're really going to enjoy, something that makes you feel fulfilled emotionally, but also in a material way, like you're going to be compensated, okay? Oh, thank you, Ezra. You can go ahead and do that, love. Thank you. I do feel like you are going to have a partnership coming in now, okay? Jenny, I feel it's a strong partnership. Yep, look at that. Collaborating. I also feel like this is going to be a time for you to kind of enjoy yourself with friends or families, close-knit people. All right. Doesn't feel like a huge, big ordeal. It just feels like some time, a much needed time away. You'll have a new boss. Okay. So this person's going to feel to you like somebody who brings the fun to the job. Okay. This is not going to be the serious sort of boss that's like, did you get that done? Okay, perfect. Move next. Like this is going to be somebody who takes interest in you and tries to build friendship. You are going to be gaining more information. I feel like you were unsure what this new boss was going to bring to the table. And you're like, is it going to be somebody who's just going to take from me, you know, and keep me up, like take me away from having a home life and, you know, interfering in things that you don't want them to. But on the contrary, I feel like this person is going to be somebody who acknowledges you for all that you do. So this is going to be somebody who's like, yeah, I see the work that you put into it and, you know, like welcomes you as somebody who's important. Let's get 2 more cards from this deck. 2 more cards, please. What's going on for Jenny? What's going on for Jenny? All right, so there is going to be a bit of competition with a Virgo. So I don't know if you know specifically your coworker signs, but there is a Virgo coming in that is going to feel threatened by the relationship that you have with other people. Okay, so they are going to be a bit competitive when it comes to that. Okay, so there's that coming through as far as maybe kind of recognizing that others might not be too happy with the fact that this new boss, this new company is kind of working more towards your favor than theirs. Okay, I don't see anything bothering you or penetrating like beyond that. They're not going to be able to, you know, throw you off your game or anything like that. It's just background. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You also do have here temperance, and there will be balance, and it's paired with the Sun card. So I definitely see June being a month where you blossom. You finally get that kind of balance back in your life. A little more fun, a little less just all work, no play kind of a thing. So that is good news. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you as far as guidance and advice for this month, love. Yeah, definitely. So it's just that they're intimidated by you, a little threatened, and they feel that sense of competition. All right. So what guidance do you have for Jenny, Spirit? Clear messages. 3 cards. Ooh, these got... That's crazy. All right, we're going to take that one. That one flipped on its own. All right, 2 more, please. So I'm kind of going to break it down for you on a spiritual level, what guidance you have, on a mental level, what you should be focusing on, and then on a physical aspect, okay? 1 more, please. Thank you. All right. So on a spiritual level, maintain your faith realistically, right? So hold on to that faith, that spirituality that you have, okay? And know that realistically, there might be a couple bumps in the road, right? That's normal, but to hold on to the fact that you know you're going to get through those things. That's going to be something very important. I feel like you need to be very grounded this next month and kind of allow yourself to take those breaks that we were talking about. Don't feel like you just have to work, because sometimes that consumes us. We're like, nope, we got to be productive. We've got to do this. We got, right? And it's like, it's okay sometimes to just step back a little bit, right? And kind of see where it goes. On a more of a mental, okay? I want you to be more concerned about your practicality, because there is going to be some tendencies that happen behind closed doors, behind the scenes at work, that you're not going to quite catch. So being practical about how you approach every situation is what's really going to get you through. So there's no need to get emotional or irrational when it comes to comments that are being made. You're going to be the one who can recognize it, okay, and stop it before it becomes something big. And by just being the person who is the bigger person, the adult in the situation, that's what's going to get you out of this. Because remember, these are going to be things that are not necessarily shown to you, okay? So by you being level-headed, you're going to outbeat your opponent. And that's what I'm feeling like. There's a big opponent coming towards the end of this month, okay? Right. There can be. As far as the physical aspect of what you could do, the advice you're being given right now is that you're going to get that end result that you want from all the productivity you've been doing, all the work you've been putting in. But you also have to wait before you can excel, because there's going to be a large shift coming in that you're not seeing. Once again, behind the scenes, this kind of all incorporates into the whole thing, but behind the scenes, because what will happen is that you'll kind of get overwhelmed really fast, okay? Because the new rules and the new things that might be implemented, you're not 100% familiar with. That's when the practicality comes in. Be right now realistic, kind of maintain your cool, be open to all the different experiences you're going to get, because you're going to have wonderful experiences, but trying to do too much too fast could also hurt you in a very overwhelming sense of the, of the situation. So that's how you're going back to allow yourself to kind of have fun when you can, because it's going to be that much needed stress reliever when things start to kind of get busy and pick up, on a more deeper level. So I hope that helped you, Jenny. I hope that made sense for you. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 goddess cards for you. Let's see. Spirit for Jenny's highest good. What is the advice and guidance you have for beautiful Jenny? Let's see. So you have the focused intention. So keep your thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on what that target is that you want, because you're going to make that target. You're definitely going to meet that mark, okay? So if it is your own department, that is all coming towards you. All right? Just stay focused on what's important and not letting those other outside influences kind of take away your confidence, all right? You're very strong. You've put in the work for this. Let's see. One more, please, for Jenny. One more. Goddess. Thank you. So, Guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. I definitely feel that, again, going back to the spirituality aspect, the advice you got was hold on to your faith, because that's what's going to get you through. You are being protected at this time, always, but especially at this time, because of the hard work that you've put. So just keep in mind that no matter what the outcome of others is, that you and the ones that you love and hold on dearly to are protected, are safe. There's nothing for you to worry about in them affecting you. Like I said, I never saw anything here where this person is making their way, disrupting it. This is outside hidden influences that I want you to be aware of. Okay? And the last thing I want to leave you with is that just have love for yourself, love for all those around you in this situation, because regardless of what happens, having love for yourself and that confidence is what's going to get you through it. Okay, my love? So I hope that helped you. Thank you. Thank you. That's funny, Jenny. That is funny. You're welcome, sweetheart. I appreciate you. And all that are here, thank you guys so much for your support. All right, let's go ahead and see. All right, Naya, I'm a Libra. What's my Virgo's current energy towards me? Thanks. I'm not sure which question for. Okay, I gotcha. You're going to base it off of that. Totally understandable. Let's go with this deck. All right, so Let's see this Virgo. I'm going to shuffle 4 times. Let's see, Spirit. Let's shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Last shuffle. All right, Spirit. So clear messages. Thank you. Clear messages. Oof. All right. Okay. All right, Naya. Right now, this person is playing that very childish, immature energy with the Page of Wands. Okay. This is not energy that I like when it comes to relationships because it shows a very immature way of being. Okay. Hi, Damn Coffee. Yes, absolutely. You can just, all I ask is that you hit like and you subscribe for me. Okay, love? All right. So yes, I definitely see that this person isn't taking the appropriate actions. Like, I feel like they're toying with your emotion. I'm going to let you know in just a second. I don't feel like you guys are in communication right now, but I might be wrong. And if the communication is there, I feel like it's very limited communication. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's see. I do feel like somebody is going to extend the olive branch. They are going to want, yeah, I didn't feel communication. I do feel like somebody is going to extend, though, the olive branch, okay? They do want to reconcile with you. But the problem about it is, with the 3 of Cups here, is that they're not actually taking the steps towards making that happen, okay? The reason they're not is because they feel like this is too much of a hassle for them. Like, I don't know if this person is currently in another situation. I feel that they are, okay? And I feel like it's going to be something very hard for them to break away from, okay? This new thing. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to take a drink real quick. All right. So literally what I got was that they're thirsty right now, okay? I feel like this person is being a little extra. They aren't playing by the rules. They're not playing fair right now. Thank you. They're not playing fair. Do they have emotion for you? Absolutely they do, okay? Truly, they do have feelings for you. But they're not strong enough for them to stop the games and come forward. Right now, they're still coming up as another page. You have Page of Wands and you have Page of Cups. All right. These are young energies. This is not mature energy where it's like, yes, I want to be with this person and I'll take those steps. This person is afraid to let their guard down. So they have a lot of mixed emotions right now when it comes to this relationship of liking you, of wanting to take those steps, but then kind of pausing in their tracks. And I feel like it is commitment itself. They're not willing to commit right now. Let's see. Let's get 2 more cards, please, Spirit, and we'll get different decks. Perfect. 2 cards. Thank you. Yes. And this goes exactly with what I was saying. You have the 9 of Swords with the 2 of Swords. They refuse to make a decision. It weighs heavily on their mind. It gives them anxiety just even thinking about having a commitment, moving forward, right? And it has nothing to do with their feelings for you, because there are feelings for you. It all has to do with the fact that they want to have their cake and eat it too. They're trying to be some sort of a player, but what they don't realize is that they're burning themselves out. Okay, this is only going to last so far, right? It's only going to go so far. So, do I think that you should take the leap of faith towards this person? No. Here's the 3 cards, the bottom of the deck. The Fool. I feel like it would be a risk for you, especially because this person won't be communicating the way that you want them to. They're going to kind of pull back and not be truthful in certain circumstances. So I would not pursue with this person, even though you both have minds. That, yes. I really do that to myself. I want him. Yes. Well, I feel like they're going to be still playing games. Okay. So you have to keep that in mind. But I'm going to pull a couple cards from here talking about this relationship. What information does Naya need to know for her greatest good, Spirit? Clear messages. Clear, concise messages about this situation with the Virgo. About this situation with the Virgo. So it's an infatuated type of love. So you don't know whether you're falling like into a trap or not, because this person just has something over you. It's like you guys have a good connection, even if it's a friendship. That doesn't justify relationship, like romantic or not. It's just saying that there's some sort of a pull that you get, but you don't know if it's reciprocated, if this is true, if this is real. Okay. And look, as I said, that at the bottom of the deck, you have a one-way love. It's like one person, right, is putting way more effort into this than the other. And then you have on and off again. So it's one of those energies, which is the Page of Wands here. That's that in and out, immature energy. You're always going to be in and out of this kind of a thing, right? And then last card you have here is Secret Lover. So at the end of the day, I do feel like this person is going to send you those mixed messages, because this is not something that they want to really truly express. You will always be a hidden secret to some degree, if that makes sense. Okay, love? So I hope that one helped, and I'm going to get you guidance on that. You can go ahead and post that second question, love. All right, Spirit, advice and guidance. Thank you. 3 cards. Thank you. One more. One more card. Thank you. All right. So we're going to do the same. This is about your spirituality, about mentally, and about physically, the advice Spirit has for you. Okay, my love? So on a more of a spiritual level, your Spirit wants you to know to kind of take responsibility in the fact that you need to recenter yourself spiritually. Okay? Oh, thank you, Ezra. Thank you. What we'll do is you can put one more on the free list, and we'll keep the donation list open. Okay? Thank you. So on that spiritual level, okay? Jenny. I used, let me see. I will look in just a minute. I don't have the books out with me, so it's going to take me a second, but I will show you real quick what they look like. It was this deck right here. I will get that. All right, so Naya, on that spiritual level, Spirit wants you to kind of center yourself again and do a lot more meditating and contemplating, within yourself, and to find that balance. Spirit feels you've pulled a little bit away. You're not fully connected spiritually at the moment, right? I feel that you are a little bit all over the place trying to figure things out, but you need that strong, firm foundation of your faith first, right? That's on a spiritual level. On the mental level, don't be confused. Don't be discouraged with success, because you are on that right path. Okay, it may feel like you're not sure which way you're going, and you're like all over the place. Yep, that's what I'm picking up. Those energies of not feeling 100% secure. You're not really there spiritually right now, but you're also a little bit not there mentally, right? With all the circumstances that you're trying to figure this out. How do I, get from point A to point B? I'm not really sure. That the universe is trying to go down a certain path, okay? And so you're confused. You're like, I don't know which way to go. If you kind of get more centered, okay, like I said, it could be through meditation, it could be through prayer, whatever it is that you connect to. By doing that, you're going to be able to kind of clear that third eye chakra, which is all about your ability to not only think, but be intuitive about your decisions. There of not knowing which direction to go. Okay, so try and align your mental state with your spiritual state. That's going to help you kind of free that up to kind of get where you need to be. On a more physical level, though, I want you to know that Spirit is saying, become that person that you know you are. You're a powerful person. You know, you hold a lot. Okay. But at the same time, sacrifice that you may see as a huge shift, something that is kind of scary at times. Like, I don't want to sacrifice that. You know, it's going to make me feel some type of way. But when you're being triggered like that, you actually grow on a very deep level. So don't be afraid to let go and sacrifice the things that need to be let go of. Okay. That is what's going to give you back your power and that confidence and the ability to make decisions without having to second guess yourself, if that makes sense. Okay, love, let's go ahead and pull two goddess. Let's pull two goddess cards. Spirit, this is for Naya. All right, Naya, two cards, please. Thank you. True love. So the romantic stirrings in your heart will be propelled into the universe. You are going to get to a level where you start to love yourself again. When you open up your mind and your spirituality, you're going to recognize, wow, I am a powerful person. You know, I am that go-to person that can get those things done. All I needed to do was accept myself and know that everybody that's put in my path is meant to stay in my path. You know, you have to kind of get grounded again with yourself and accept and acknowledge the goddess that you are within yourself. One more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Independence. Look at that. Strong beauty. You know, like I said, getting to that place. You will be transforming. All right. There's a big transformation happening. Independence is actually going to be the foundation that gives you back your strength and your success. It's just knowing that you can stand on your own 2 feet, spiritually, mentally, all these things. I'm moving to a new city away from front. There you go. And I do feel like you are going to get that sense of, wow, I can, and I am doing this. And even though I may be not 100% sure all the time, I know that there's a purpose behind this. And I know that the divine God spirit is behind me 100% of the way. All right, love. So I hope that that helped you. I hope that made sense for you. And I really, really appreciate you, honey. So let's see who we have next. All right, Libra, you are up, love. You should be. It's beautiful energy. Just allow yourself to be who you are, you know, connect to yourself. Oh, okay. Go ahead, my love. I'm sorry. Libra, you'll be right next. Naya's going to put her question down and then I'll get to you, love. Sorry. All right. If you're in here and you're being patient, I want to say that I thank you so much. It's very, very appreciated. I try to make sure I get to everybody, but keep in mind donations will be priority. Okay, guys? Don't be afraid to donate if you'd like. I also have my information about private readings in the description. If you're interested in that, you can let me know. Check that out. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's see. Why does he feel like he has to hide me? Gotcha. All right, I saw that. So let's go ahead and see. Why is it that the Virgo feels he needs to hide Naya? Why does the Virgo feel like he has to hide Naya? Why does he feel? Okay. Why does he feel? That's what I thought. And you got these cards too. Okay. So what I'm picking up strongly is that he's hiding his feelings for you. He knows that he can't be more than just, or he wants to be more than just your friend. And he doesn't see that happening because once again, we're coming in with that immature energy, that still wanting to kind of have fun. And because he can't keep his emotions separate right now, he feels that he needs to walk away with the Eight of Cups here. Okay. So it's really, really hard for this person to say, okay, you know what? We can just be friends, because they're a bit of the jealous type. Oh, that's okay. They're a bit of the jealous type, and they'll be spying on you. They'll be trying to see what they can find out, the things that you're doing, and they're not going to say anything, right? They're just kind of going to be like ghosting you. That's where that in and out energy was coming from. So let's get 2 more cards on this. Why? Ooh, all right. Once again, here we have the Hierophant in reverse. It's talking about not being able to be committal towards you. He is not in a place where he feels secure enough and mature, emotionally mature enough to open that, up to being more than friends. And because he can't just see you as a friend, like, well, then I'd rather not even go there. It's like out of sight, out of mind. Let's see. 1 more card, please. Ooh. Lots of cards. All right, so basically what I'm picking up is that until he can release this idea of not being your friend, or like making up his mind about what he wants to offer you, it's going to be hot and cold until he makes that decision. So that's where the conflict's really coming in. All right, my love? It's like constant back and forth. So he can't make up his mind. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so this is going to be one of those situations where you find your guy's self in an emotionally, I don't want to use the word abusive, but it comes off as a more toxic emotional setting, okay? Because this person is going to be playing with your emotions, so it doesn't make it any easier for neither of you to be in the situation. Once again, you did have the one-way love. So with this one-way love, it's like you're going to be giving way more to the situation than this person will. So for now, I feel like this is not a game you want to play, because it's coming off like it's a game. Let's go ahead and pull some advice cards. Let's pull 3 cards on what you should be focusing on right now, currently. What should Naya be focused on, Spirit? What is it that Naya should be focused on? All right, let's see. All right. For Naya, please. What should Naya be focused on, Spirit? Thank you. All right. All right, so building relationships. All right, new relationships are going to be coming into your life. This is something that, oh, okay, Naya, you can always rewind this, love, okay? So that way you don't miss anything. Right now, I'm just kind of on the advice part. So right now, new relationships, new friendships, new opportunities are going to present themselves to you. Try and remember to go with the flow and be very relaxed about it, but at the same time, enjoy what comes your way. I see you having a lot of fun in this new place. Okay, I do see it being something that you feel like you found your flow. You feel like you found people you want to connect to, and you're going to get a lot of empowerment. We did talk about that, like coming into your own power and feeling strength and that courage to kind of discern those that don't need to be in your life anymore. That's going to be a big thing coming in the next 3 months. It's finding your, not only your self identity as a solo person, but also being very happy and overwhelmingly joyous over this is who I am, and the people that are going to be in my life are going to reflect that. They're not going to be against me. They're going to be an addition to me. And those are the relationships that you want to work on, not ones that don't suit you anymore, if that makes sense to you. Okay, love? Let's pull a goddess for you. Let's pull one goddess. Oh, we got it again. Independent. So there you go. You will be, and you also have here at the bottom of the deck, bright future with golden opportunity. So there's a lot of things that are coming. All right, love? Lots and lots of things that are coming your way. So don't be nervous. Be happy. Just connect spiritually with yourself. Know your value and embrace those around you who are going to lift you up. Because they're there. They are there. I can tell you that much. They are there. All right, love. Let's see. All right. I hope that helped you. Thank you, Naya. And go ahead and rewind this so you can make sure that you've got all the messages you needed to hear. And with that being said, if you don't mind, Libra, go ahead and post your question in for me. I'm going to go ahead and get another deck. Okay. All right. So what do you see in June for Evan and I? He is also a Libra. So you both are Libras. All right. Let's see. What's coming in for Evan and Libra for the month of June? What's coming in for Evan and Libra? All right, so I feel like there is going to be an opportunity coming in that is a material gain. So either one of you is going to be doing really well at work this upcoming June, okay? There's going to be an opportunity, even potentially just a gift, like a bonus, or somebody gives you a gift that is of significance, okay? Let's see what's coming in. Let's do 3 shuffles. Spirit, this is for Libra goddess. She needs clear, concise messages for her highest good and her highest path. Let's see what's coming in for Libra goddess and Evan in June. Do 2 more shuffles. What is coming in for Libra goddess? Thank you. And Evan. Oof, you got a lot of jumpers wanting to come out, but then they go back into the deck. All right, let's see. Oof, I love it. All right, so here you have the 3 of Wands with the Ace of Cups. So what I'm picking up on strongly is that there is an opportunity to be able to express to one another how you're feeling. All right. After a long time of kind of like slow moving energy with the Hermit, there was a lot of slow progression going on. For the past 6 to 9 months, there's been a lot of like, it's not moving very fast. Things are just kind of going with no real direction. Now it's going to be a time of creating an opportunity where you show each other that, okay? I am picking up on 2 different energies though. One is being the more practical side of things and using more logic than emotion. So this is going to come off necessarily in a very romantic way, but more of a like, this is practical, this makes sense, this is what I want, you know, it looks good on paper for me. And, you know, it's not like this, oh, I'm so in love and I just need you, like, it's not going to be wildly like that, unfortunately. But it is going to bring you happiness, the both of you. It is going to bring you guys together in the sense of you feel like you know each other. You've built this bond, right? I do feel like you guys will be talking to each other over drinks or a dinner. It could just be drinks. But I am picking up that energy of getting together. I do feel like you guys are going to have a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion, wanting to take things to the next level with one another in an intimate way if you haven't already. Let's pull 3 more, please. 3 more. Perfect. There is going to be a breakthrough. There is going to be somebody who kind of breaks that silence and realizes and recognizes, I do want this kind of a relationship. I do want to extend to this person. But they're still going to be at a point where they're trying to balance out their heart and their mind, right? They're going to be like, is this something that I'm okay with doing? So they are going to have a little bit of that tug, okay? But they do feel comfortable with you. They do feel at home with you. And they do know that they want to take some form of action. I don't think, once again, it's going to be that grand romantic of a gesture, but they are going to let you know that they are interested in this and they see the potential of making this an actual relationship, okay? I feel like they're moving away from feeling like they're going to self-sabotage. A lot of times people will sabotage themselves because they don't feel worthy. They're afraid. They have inner things going on that they haven't spoken on, right? This person could have been hurt in the past by another relationship where he felt like this person was giving their all, and then they were backstabbed by their other person, okay? So that's something that holds them back. It's not that they don't want to, it's that they have healing of their, we all have healing to do, guys. Every single one of us. That is not a negative, that's a fact. Every single person has some form of healing. That just means that you are willing to grow, okay? Doesn't mean you're crazy, doesn't mean you're messed up. It means there's room to grow. I do see you guys being in a very stable situation, okay? That I do pick up on. Look, you have divinely guided and divine timing right next to each other, but blocked from love. That's what I'm picking up. It's like he's blocking himself. He's trying to get out of that self-sabotaging ways, but it's hard for him. Just know, though, that this is going to happen exactly at the right time when it's supposed to. There's nothing that's going to get in the way, at least not in the long haul. But there are going to be some bumps along the way, okay, that this person is going to kind of through. And look, that is right on top of the breakthrough card, the Judgment, right? So just give it a little bit of time. It can get complicated, sure. Should I think that you should be 100% waiting at this person until they make up their mind? No, I think that you should heal what you need to heal, enjoy. Just know that when this person is ready and you're ready, it'll happen at the right time, okay, love? Just trust the unknown and the universe. Let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. Let's do 2 oracle cards. What advice and guidance do you have for Libra? Thank you. Mending, look at that. Healing. Healing needs to be done on both ends, on both parties, or you guys will just be stuck in between worlds, right? So now is the time to put in action. Go and heal whatever wounds you guys need to. You may think, oh no, I'm all good and this, that, and the other, but there's always something that can be worked on, okay? Last card of advice and guidance, please. Last card, advice and guidance. Thank you. You're going to find peace after you've done all the hard work. All right. With chopped wood and peace, you're going to find the peace. All right. Meditate by water. I don't know if you have a pool or you live by a beach or go to the beach or anything of that nature. Take that time to relax by water. That's going to help you align yourself emotionally. All right. I hope that helped you, Libra. Thank you, my love. All right. So that will help you, love. All right, Ezra, I think you're next. My ex, a current energy towards me. He's a Taurus and I'm a Pisces. Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and take a drink of water real quick. All right. Let's go ahead and see. All right, Spirit Divine, this is for Ezra. Ezra needs clear, concise messages, please, in regards to A and their current energy and feelings towards them. Absolutely. Especially when you're doing a lot of talking. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I really appreciate you all. Let's see. Let's do 3 shuffles. 1, 2. You too, Libra. Thank you, love. 3. All right. So this is for the moon. Okay. So they're kind of conflicted. They're not sure what to believe when it comes to their emotion, right? I think what stops them is working through their fears. Okay. They don't want to recognize whatever. I feel like it's a lack of confidence more than anything right now to approach you. There's a little bit of resentment and anger. I don't know if that's on your part or on their part, but there is a little bit of fear and anxiety over coming forward with you. Okay. Oops, let's see. Yeah, here we have patient, but also it's kind of like there's no action being taken right now with the Hangman. This person does want to reconcile with you and have that spark reignited. Okay, they do. But do I see them taking any steps? Right now, I don't. I feel them holding back. I feel like they don't want to take a risk making that offer to you. They feel like it's too risky because of 2 reasons. They don't know how you're going to receive it, but they also don't know, based off of what they're fearing, right? How you feel towards them. All right. There is a commitment that they want to make towards you. But I feel like that is more towards the future. They are manifesting that, like that confidence to say, okay, you know what? I want to reach out. I want to explore this in a very fun, lighthearted way. But it's going to be a very slow, gradual process. Okay. 1 more card, please. 1 more. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, eventually this person is going to come out of hiding and make that step towards you. But right now they are too much in confliction with themselves, right? Their head is saying one thing, their heart is saying another. So they will not kind of come forward just yet. If they feel that they have made a plan, then they'll get the ball rolling. So don't give up 100% on that. I'm feeling like once they have that plan, they really will come out of feeling so worried and scared. It's just going to be on a little bit of a slower process. Let me go ahead and pull 2 of these oracle cards. All right, Spirit, clear advice and guidance, please. Clear, that's a lot. Let's do that again. Clear advice and guidance for Ezra. Clear advice and guidance for Ezra, please, Spirit. All right, so here we have the high heart chakra. So I do feel like taking that time to turn around all this energy into some self-love. So go massage, go get a pedicure, go get your hair done. Whatever it is that you feel makes you feel good inside as well as the outside, take this time and opportunity to really kind of pamper yourself. I do feel like emotions are going to start overflowing soon. You're going to get more aligned and in tune to your actual feelings, and that's going to help you recognize your truest potential, right? Like for your highest good. I am still seeing, though, something about your hair. So I'm not sure if you've been wanting to change your from one color to another, like different, totally different, not like just a little bit of this, but something different. I think that that's going to go ahead and give you that confidence. I feel like that's going to make you feel fierce. So if you were thinking about doing that with your hair color, or it could even just be a cut of some sort, it's something that you feel like will help you evolve, will give you a new image. That's going to kind of get you to a place where you fall in love with yourself again. Like, wow, I look so beautiful and I'm confident and I'm strong, that sort of thing. Okay. And you're going to do it very graciously. So if you were feeling that, totally go ahead and do that. All right, my love, I hope that helped you. Thank you so much, Ezra. I really, really appreciate you doing that for me, love. If you can stay for me for a little bit longer and continue, that's great. If not, I understand. I really appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and see who is next. You're very welcome, love. Very welcome. All right, so Bonita, if you're in here, let me know. Thank you, honey. All right, let us know who's in here. All right, Bonita, you got it. It's been a while, but I hope all is well. Thank you. Are not over yet with my financial situation with the cap. What do you see happening with this situation? Okay. All right, let's see. So, spirit, clear, concise messages when it comes to Bonita and the Capricorn. What's going on with the financial situation? What's coming in for her? Let's do the next 3 to 6 weeks. 3 to 6 weeks, please. Bonita needs guidance and information for her highest good, please, Spirit. Let's do 2 shuffles. All right. Let's see, Spirit, what's coming in for Bonita and the Cap in regards to the situation. Oof. All right, so something big is happening in the next 3 to 6 weeks. But there's also decisions that are going to be needing to be made. This is going to be something big for sure. And it's something that's had to happen for a long time. Like, it's a long time coming, okay? Let's see. All right. So what's holding this situation from finishing is that there's a lot of unknowns behind closed doors that you're not seeing. So I don't really remember, so kind of refresh my memory. Are there lawyers involved? Because if there are lawyers involved, it is the lawyers that are holding this up. If it's not the lawyers, it's an actual judgment of some sort that's being held. And there has been a slow progression with this, like something has slowed it down. And there hasn't been a final verdict, a final decision made yet in the next 3 to 6 weeks. So keep that in mind. If you were hoping to have this all done in the next 3 to 6 weeks, not going to happen. Not just yet, okay? All right, I do feel like a fire sign. So yes, it's been going on for 3 years and a lot of people are involved. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So there is a fire sign because I feel a lot of different energies, a lot of different things are going on. I do feel like this fire sign, though, is going to be the one that has the end result. The paperwork was incorrect. So I'm feeling more this is judge. This is judge right now. Hold on. This is the person who has the final judgment. Like, okay. Know that in the end, you are going to be happy, okay? There is going to be a lot of back and forth before this happens. So there's going to be just a couple more, what do you call it? I mean, they're not meetings, but I mean, I guess hearings, if you will. There's going to be a couple more before the end result. So be patient on that. But I am going to let you know that ultimately all this work and time that you've been putting into the situation is definitely paying off. You are going to be very satisfied in the end. It's going to bring you peace and balance and free up your mind. Again, I see that mainly the person with this end decision making is on your side. They believe you. They feel that you were wronged in this situation. All right. And you will no longer feel like you are being manipulated and having games, being played around you. There are a lot of people involved, though, and I see that's why there's a lot of disruption. Now, I feel, before I say it, I'm going to ask the cards just in case. I don't feel like this is going to be really soon. Okay. So what I'm picking up with this is that this is going to be towards September, October of this year, okay? September and October of this year, and it will finally end. There's nothing else. There is nothing else. You'll be able to let go of that past. It will be put to rest. September, October, okay? And you will have a different start, okay, to your life moving forward. This, though, I have to say is pretty repetitive. It's not a lot of information, but it's the information you need to know. There's decisions being made behind closed doors. Something big is going to happen in the next 3 to 6 weeks, okay? I'm feeling like, okay, if it's not 100% concluding it, meaning like everything completely done, you're going to get the final word in September, October. So sometimes in court hearings, they'll be like, this is the final one, right? Yes, Ezra, thank you. This is the final hearing, right? But then you have to go back for, like in some cases, this is not your case, this is a different one. For some cases, they say, okay, you know what, we found the person guilty, but then there's a separate day to do their sentencing, right? For an example, it's something like that. If it's not completely finished, meaning totally, it's the final meeting before it's finished. September, October, keep that date, okay? That's going to be important. So what's coming in is really what you didn't know. It's just that there's a lot of people involved and a lot of different aspects of attorney law sorts of stuff that have delayed it. Now, you are going to have a really good outcome, so do not worry on that. I'm going to go ahead and pull these cards. I'm going to give you advice spiritually, mentally, and physically what you should do. Okay, love? Let's see. Let's pull 3 cards. One, 2, 3. Thank you. All right. Let's see. All right. All right. On a spiritual level, you need to perk yourself up. You have been feeling really, really down spiritually. You kind of are the one that's in control of that, but you tend to forget it. You need to remember to kind of get back to spirituality all the time, but specifically, they're basically saying you're lacking that faith that we have your back. You're lacking the fact that, you're going to have a good outcome, and you keep forgetting that we're the ones here holding you up spiritually. Okay. So have a little bit of to lighten your shoulders. I feel your shoulders very high tense. To lighten yourself. All right. Do stuff that makes you feel happy spiritually, that it lights up your heart, makes you feel good. Those are the things you need to focus on. All right. Do not become obsessed with. Be comfortable. Don't feel like just because this is going on, it consumes you. Don't allow that. Confront it and reconsider how to, when you're feeling those thoughts of obsessively worrying about this, you need to confront yourself and say, listen, I have to remember that I can change this, right? It doesn't have to be this way. That's on a mental level. Tell your mind, nope, we're going to change the way we're thinking right now, because we also manifest what we think without realizing it. Okay. And you on the earth physical level, you're having a power struggle, but now is not the time to don't fight within yourself, because you're being very conflicting with yourself. Let that go and make yourself recognize that this isn't good for you. Having high levels of stress and that sort of thing, that brings you down. So those are the 3 focuses that I really, really want you to have. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So keep that in mind, Bonita, okay? Really keep that in mind. All right, so I hope that helped you, my love. Guys, please don't forget to put the notification bell on. That way you know when I'm on. And don't forget to like the stream for me. All right, let's go ahead and see. All right, so Queen. All right, thank you, Damn Coffee. I like that name. I'm gonna go ahead and do the donations first because they are priority. Once I'm finished with them, then I will get right to your question. Okay, love? So save that for me. All right, so let's see. Queen, you're up first, my love. Oh, thank you, Bonita. Thank you. All right, Damn Coffee, please stay here. Bear with me, and I will make sure that I get you the reading that you need. Okay, my love? Because I really do know that I need to help you with that. So if you don't mind being patient with me, I will get all those answered for you, okay? All right, so let's see. Queen. So Queen would like to know, will Robert the Aries and Queen the Gemini, reconcile. Let's see. Will Robert the Aries and Queen the Gemini reconcile? Let's shuffle 4 times for you. You're very welcome, honey. Will Robert the Aries and Queen the Gemini reconcile? Spirit, Queen needs clear, concise messages for her highest good, please. Somebody feels like there's not a lot of love in this situation right now. Queen, I feel like somebody is more one-sided with the love, honey. Let's see. Spirit, thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of sadness when it comes to this. So I don't feel like a reconciliation is on the horizon right now. I do see here, okay, with the Page of Cups, there is a level of liking each other. There is a level of caring for one another, especially because you guys hold a lot of history with one another, if that makes sense. I don't see a reconciliation because I feel like something or someone else has his attention right now. All right. And he feels very much like this is what he wants. This other situation that has his attention. I feel like possibly down the road, there could be a reconciliation when he figures out what he's really feeling. His feelings right now are still very hidden. Okay. We have the Emperor, Aries. We also have the moon here, potentially Pisces or Cancer, but I'm feeling it is more of him not really recognizing his feelings currently, okay? So, and I did see the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like within time, there'll be a divine timing intervene that comes through that will get you guys the opportunity to choose one another, right? There will be an opportunity for back and choose you, but I don't feel that this is something that is right now, Queen. I feel like it's, honestly, I do feel like it's further down the line, meaning years, okay? And that does happen. That does happen to people who were once married and they kind of find each other again later in life. That sort of a thing. I do feel like you guys will choose each other, okay? Oh, thank you, Naya, love. I really appreciate you, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right, so let's see. Let's pull one more card just for thank you, Spirit. Yeah, look, there's going to be a break until somebody makes that decision. That somebody is him, okay? And that's him choosing happiness. Right now, he's really not in the place to offer you anything. Like what he offers you is very little, so it's not going to really happen just yet. He's got too much other stuff he's trying to balance out with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So let's go ahead and get you some guidance, though, and advice on that. I think I want to pull these. Okay. What guidance and advice do you have? Thank you. So it's a never-ending story. Like I said, I feel like it's going to come back and repeat itself. Like, I feel like you guys will have another opportunity, Queen, to get back together after some time has gone on, okay? So here we have the numbers 37 and 49, if that's significant to you. I do feel like there's an age gap between you two as well. Somebody has a lot more masculine. Somebody in this situation is trying to control the outcome, but it's really leaving you stuck in between two different worlds. Hi, Aaliyah. How are you, honey? I do feel like, oh, I shouldn't have. Okay, look, the fates. There was another card that said destined, and you have the fates. I do feel like divine guidance is going to intervene when the time is right, Queen. I don't feel like it is now, though, because you guys are not in a place of accepting treasure, okay? So keep that in mind, but it will go the distance. I just feel like it is later down the line, honey. So I hope that helped on that first question. Go ahead and shoot me your second one, honey. How does he feel? How does he feel being a family? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. That is two different things. Let me see what I get. How does he feel about being a family spirit? Clear messages, please. Clear messages. How does he feel about being a family? How does Robert the Aries feel? Thank you, Spirit. So here we have the score. So for me, the score is he doesn't want anybody keeping score in this family. He doesn't want somebody to use it against him later, like keeping tallies. Like, well, you did this and I did this. Like, he doesn't want that back and forth because he knows in the long run, nobody wins in that kind of a thing. So he's left with a lot of choices to make. He feels like he's going to have to be the bigger person in the situation, and that this ultimately ends up being a game. Like, there's possible feeling like he's being used for kind of like a pawn in a game when it comes to family, kids, that sort of thing. He doesn't want that to happen. So he's very on guard about it. Like, he's very defensive when it comes to this kind of a thing. He does unfortunately have a love-hate relationship with that idea. Like, one minute he does love the idea of being one solid family, right? But on the other hand, he would hate himself if it didn't work out again. He's worried about the unforeseeable future. He doesn't know what it holds, right? And I don't want to be in a relationship or in the family situation if it's just for looks, right? If it's just for what other people think. I do feel like, though, that there will be a battle against who is the better parent, right? So they feel like you're going to make all the decisions and all the choices, and they're left to just kind of sit there and wait to see what happens. They feel a bit powerless when it comes to that dynamic. So that kind of keeps them, once again, on guard, kind of like, okay, I got to take a step back from this, because if I make an effort to kind of trust this situation, will it backfire? So he's a bit cautious, if that makes sense. Okay. But he does have that indecisiveness where it's like a pattern. And he's like, one minute I do want to be with them and I can't live without them. And then the next it's like, well, maybe I could, maybe it's better, when it comes to that. But I'm going to pull some cards. That was just something I wanted to kind of add, give a little bit more overall. But how does he feel, Spirit, about being in a family? Yeah. So he does see that moving forward. That would be something ultimately beautiful, deep down inside. But he does feel that somebody is going to be the matriarch, the person who has the final say. And it's going to cause problems where he feels defensive. Okay. And so he's worried about that in and out energy of, is this going to work? Is it not going to work? That sort of thing. And most of all, he's just not sure what the future has to hold. So it kind of freaks him out, kind of puts him where he's like, I don't know if I want to put myself in that situation. So we have the 8 of Cups walking away. It's easier for him to walk away feeling like I didn't screw up again than to give it a real solid chance, because he's a bit afraid of what will happen. All right, let's get you some oracles, some guidance and some advice. I hope that made sense to you, Quinn. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. So you have to trust your inner child, okay? With this situation, you have to be a little bit lighthearted because you do have, so you want to keep it light and happy. You also want to open up your third eye chakra. I do see it being blocked, like you intuitively, your intuition, your gut instincts are kind of off right now. You're not feeling like you can communicate with him or even yourself at times. Like, it feels a little fuzzy, the information that comes through. So by meditating and kind of opening that up to allow yourself to be confident in those decision making, and being vulnerable, it actually gives you that sense of freedom, and it frees up any space that you were worried that you couldn't make, right? Like any decisions that you couldn't make. It frees all that up. So let's get 2 more cards. Let's get 2 more cards, please, Spirit. What does Queen need for her highest good? The infinite. So it's kind of like surrendering to God, universe, spirit, whatever you call, whatever you're spiritually connected to. It's knowing that this is beyond your control, but that you can use your better judgment, and go with your gut. All right. Once you unblock that third eye chakra, you're going to see how intense it is for you. That you're going to be. I didn't even hesitate on making that decision. I just knew that that was what was in my best interest. Okay. Healing will come from that. A lot of healing and learning how to be vulnerable. Also, I do see you being out in nature more. Maybe you're going to a zoo, or maybe it's just at a really nice park, that sort of thing. That's going to help you get grounded and connect not only to the universe and world, but even with your children. So that's something to think about too as well. I hope that helps you on that question. Go ahead, my love, and post that third question for me. While you do that, I'm going to take a drink of water. What is keeping him from wanting to be with me? Okay. So what are his blockages? Is that a better... Do you want to know what is blocking him from coming forward to you? What are his blockages? What are his blockages? Let's see. No problem, Asia. No problem. Let's see. What are Robert the Aries blockages, Spirit? Clear, concise messages for Goddess. For Queen. So Goddess, huh? There's somebody in his life, Queen. Is there somebody in his life? Because I heard Goddess. That's the first thing. And I'm thinking he's really connected to somebody right now. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, clear, concise messages for Queen. Clear, concise messages for Queen. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I do feel like he right now is being distracted with another person, another relationship. There is, okay. So that's what's blocking you. That's pretty obvious. That's one of those things that is going to be a big blockage, right? Something that just stops dead in its tracks. He feels very happy with this person right now, okay? I know that probably doesn't make you feel too good. It does have some anger, some resentment, but there is going to be a tower moment for them. This is not the person he will be with forever. This is just the person that's in his way right now, okay? Let's see. There's going to be a problem later down the line. I feel like 5 is significant, so it could be in 5 months from now. It could be 5 years, but I won't go that far. It's either 5 weeks, 5 months, but I keep hearing 5 months more. So I'm feeling like in 5 months they are going to have a breakup, or really, really close to being breaking up, because somebody had commitment issues. Somebody was doing something they shouldn't be, that they shouldn't in the next 5 months. Let's see. What are any other blockages that Queen should know about when it comes to Aries? Look at that. That tower, I said it came out earlier. It just didn't flip out, and it's here again. So there is going to be a very big thing that happens when it comes to the relationship that he's currently in. Okay. So there's going to be some miscommunication That's the other blockage. You guys do not communicate the same love language. You do not communicate the same love language. That is something very, very interesting. So I would highly recommend you can just Google it. You don't have to get any books or anything. But there's, I believe there is either 6 or 7, I could be wrong, 6 or 7 different love languages. I don't remember on the top of my head right now. But some people show love through gifts. Some people show love through words of affirmation, telling them I love you. That's, you know, some people do it through services, which is I cook for you. That's how I show you my love. You guys are not speaking the same love language. So Queen, what I ask you is, how do you show love? You don't have to answer here. Just know to yourself. However you show love to others, that's the way you expect love back, right? That's your love. He may not do the same. You may be one that does it by, look, I made you dinner. I'm, you know, folding your clothes. That's my way of showing love to you. And he's like, yeah, well, I tell you I love you. That's the way I show love. You guys are not speaking the same love language. So that's another blockage. When you guys figure out how each other love, then you guys can come together. So there's that 2 blockages. First one is this person. Second one is going to be the way you guys communicate with one another. I do feel like you have all the tools to make this successful and to bring this back with this person. Okay. You're very smart and you'll be able to make a way for that to happen. But I feel like you didn't recognize that part. Like, oh, that makes sense. Different. Yeah. That's the sort of thing that needs your attention when it comes to this person. So you guys really don't speak the same love language right now. All right. So those were his blockages as far as why he's not, you know, coming more towards you. Communication is your biggest thing. Learn how to communicate better with one another, and that's going to make a world of difference. All right. Let's see. Spirit. Use your intuition on that one. What advice and guidance do you have for Queen in regards to this situation for her highest good, please, Spirit? What advice and guidance do you have? Oof. All right, let's take all those. So a leg up. Let me see what it's paired with, because I had 2 things pop in my head. The first thing is potentially maybe not making this person feel like you are above them, in the sense of, I feel like this is going back and relating to the kids. Okay. There might be something that you say or do that makes him feel less than as a father. And so he always feels like you have that leg up. And maybe sometimes you can kind of let that guard down. And if you do so, everything you also have here by the book, that's basically being fair and being right and just, right? So it's doing things the right way. And sometimes the right way is not the way, because it's not always about being right. It's about doing the right thing. And that can be the hardest thing sometimes. My throat is getting that you have a hard time talking to him in a fair way. And hey, no judgment, no nothing. Sometimes it's hard to do. And I can totally understand that. But I feel like that's what you need to kind of work on, is not always being the one that has the leg up and saying, you know what, okay, I kind of have to be fair about the situation. And when you do that, you have your rejuvenation off so that the new can grow. And you're growing not only between each other, but for your kids, and then in turn for your family as a unit. So those are the advice that Spirit really is kind of poking through right now. You have the numbers 34, 11, and 46, if that's any significance to you, my love. So I hope that that helped you, and I hope that that made sense, okay? I really appreciate you, Queen, always. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. We have Asia. She put, what does Spirit want to know about your friend SJ? And then any messages on what I should be Meditating on what I should be meditating. Gotcha. You're very welcome, Queen. Thank you, my love. I know it's not always easy hearing certain things, but I promise you that I tell you guys all these things for your highest good with the best of intentions, okay? All right, so let's see for Asia. First question, Spirit want you to know about SJ. All right, Spirit, 4. Okay, we're going to shuffle 4 times. Asia would like to know what you want her to know about SJ. What's coming in for SJ, please, Spirit? 3 more shuffles. What's coming in about SJ? All right, Spirit. 2 more. Asia would like to know what's coming in for SJ. What's coming in for SJ? Last one. What's coming in for SJ? Asia would like to know for her highest good, what is coming in regards to this friend SJ. All right, so I feel like a break is coming in. I don't know if you need a break from this person or this person needs a break from you, but a break is coming, okay? There was some disappointment and some backstabbing betrays, okay? Doesn't have to be so dramatic like it sounds, okay? It could have just been simple things that were said that this person didn't appreciate, didn't like, or even you, okay? This person that I'm talking about would have water in their chart. That is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I do feel that there is going to be a point of no coming in. I do feel like somebody is walking away. One of you guys. All right, let's find out some deeper details, please, Spirit, about this situation. What's really going on? What's really going on with SJ? What's really going on with SJ? 3 of Swords. Wow. If you have already picked out 1, 2, 3 cards basically signifying that somebody is really, really hurt about a situation. All right. Pertaining to a relationship, this person may have gotten in between a relationship or tried to, or with an Aries. Doesn't have to be, or a Taurus, but Aries. Somebody got in the way. I feel like they liked somebody in your group. I don't know why. Maybe I'm totally off base on this one, but I am feeling like a sense of sneakiness around a relationship. It could just very well be them being sneaky in the relationship that you guys have as friends, but let's get 2 more cards to clarify what's going on here, Spirit. What's going on? What is the betrayal and backstab? What is the betrayal and backstab? What is the betrayal and backstab? Oh, wow. No messages want to come out. That's pretty rare. All right, because it hasn't happened yet, but there's going to be a big moment. Okay. There's going to be a big moment, and you're going to have to make a decision. And it should not be based off of emotion. Do not fly off the handle with whatever it is that is being revealed. Okay. Try and be calm, because you will still recognize that there is a need to leave the situation, and you will. You will end up walking away from this friendship. Let's see. Yeah, it's just not known yet. Okay, honey? It's not known. Just don't worry about it for now. It will come back out to light. And you'll be able to recognize the truth about this friendship. Let's pick some other cards. What's going on in this friendship with SJ? FJ. What's going on in this friendship with FJ? What is going on? Thank you, Spirit. Slow and steady. So this is a relationship, a friendship, I mean, that has been around for a good amount of time. I feel that somebody was a bit jealous of another person either being in a relationship or talking to somebody and tried to maybe mess it up. Yeah, I kept getting that. You're not going to get a lot of answers. There's divine timing at play. Something hasn't happened yet about this sneakiness, but will be happening really soon. All right, Asia, does that make sense? Oh, absolutely. You're fine, girl. You're fine. So you feel a betrayal because you guys had a really, really close bond with one another. I feel like you guys have known each other for a while. You could potentially either met each other during childhood, like you guys were friends young, or you guys feel like you've known each other forever. Let's see. Yeah, it's still unknown. It's still in the unknown. So I'm sorry. There are going to be mixed signals, Asia, for now, but you are going to be able to recognize it pretty fast, and you're going to walk away from this person as a friend. But Spirit does not want me to get into the details, and that usually does not happen to me, so I have to respect Spirit. I really do. Okay, so I hope that helped you. All right, let me get you some advice. That was kind of tricky for me because I feel like I wasn't able to give you a really solidifying answer. But I have to respect the fact that Spirit does not want me to reveal certain things right now. Let's get you 3 cards. This is for your spirituality, your mental state, and your physical state. Advice and guidance. This is for Asia. This is for Asia. Let's pick 3 cards, Spirit. 1, 2. Oh. All right, you got 4, and we'll go with it. Maybe I can get more information out of these cards then. All right, so spiritually, you're not feeling 100% secure in relationships. Yes, Coffee, you're next. Right after her second question, you're next, okay? Thank you so much for being patient. So you're not feeling very secure right now with relationships. And most of all, you're not feeling very loved in the earth aspect, in the earth realm, like with people that you are associated with. Okay, so you're having a bit of a power struggle, just a bit. You're not feeling very supported, and Spirit wants you to kind of realign and recognize that if you love yourself, you're going to make that security known. Okay. I am feeling this sense of kind of not going back and forth with, is my judgment good? You know, like when it comes to relationships, when it comes to friendships, like you're kind of questioning yourself, like, why didn't I see certain things? Just kind of take it easy on yourself. And whenever you're feeling that way, I feel like you need to connect with crystals. I don't know if you know about crystals, but just by putting a crystal in your hand and kind of just sitting there and allowing all the energy to go into a crystal, that in itself can really, really connect you. If that's something that you're interested in doing, I would really, really recommend clear quartz for something like this, because I feel you're letting all this energy really affect you. Okay, which goes into your mental, the mentality of where you're sitting right now, supported. Okay, I feel like you think you took a gamble at or a risk of some sort in extending yourself to this friendship, like, and you weren't looking at all the beautiful things that you got from it, okay? Maybe there was things that this person did help you grow in that you're not recognizing right now. And just know that you are being supported. And your dreams and your hopes and your wishes will be granted. All right, going on. And then in your physical realm, I do feel like something about your home life and your relationship and what's coming into the future, right? You are creating your own future. So do not allow others to interfere, and kind of ground yourself again. And when you do that, you're going to see a huge difference in what's going on. All right, love? So I hope that that made sense for you. I hope that that was good advice towards your situation, Asia. All right, Asia, your second thing was which actually goes really good with the spirituality. You wanted to know any messages from Spirit on what I should be meditating. Meditation. Okay. So what should you be meditating? All right, I'm going to kind of mix a couple cards. Let's get 3 of these. That was loud. Sorry. All right, let's see. Spirit, Asia needs to... Thank you. All right, so you got quite a bit. All right, so wow. All right, you got a lot here. This was a good question to ask, my love. So you're meditating on this new version of you, this new vision into the future, okay? Nope, you're fine, Asia. Don't worry about it, love. There's a lot of healing going on. All right. I do feel like your intuition is gonna get stronger. So meditating and listening to, I don't know if you've seen them, but there's frequency music for specific things about clearing your mind, your fears, your anxieties. Also kind of healing your inner, that sort of thing. That's going to be an important one. And literally receiving. So you're going to have to open up your heart chakra. That's going to be something to meditate. It's definitely your heart chakra. I do also feel like you're going to be very, very abundant soon. Things will change, especially when you've made a plan to stick to meditating. All right, so keep it going. Change it up often. Every 4 days or so, change up your meditation style. So if you are doing yoga, do it for 4 days and then change it to meditating outside and just, listening and feeling the grass, whatever it may be that you do. Those are the things that are going to help you open up that vulnerability and open up that heart chakra, like I was saying, because that's blocking you right now. You've been hurt a lot in relationships, not just intimate relationships, but also friendships and family members. So it's hard for you to trust your intuition when it comes to picking people. Let's go ahead and get 3 of these. Spirit, this is for Asia. First one is, all right, so you are going to be connecting deeply on a very deep level to somebody who is what you would consider a twin flame. I don't really use that too often. It just means somebody that you are extremely connected to, okay? Let's see. Next one is the sound of the universe. So just like I said, the sound, I feel like music, you need to meditate with music. That helps you get grounded again. You need to be drinking a lot of water or potentially even doing your meditation in the bath, in the shower, just having that clear-minded space. Because when you do, you're going to open up a lot of love and compassion. And that, look, next one is vulnerability, like I said. And here's the third eye chakra. So those are the chakra, the third eye chakra, but doing it with music, doing it by the water, that sort of thing. Those are the colors that you're really getting, all these purples and blues. So I'm feeling like mainly water is what's going to help you. Drinking a lot more water will also clear you up. So that's very important. But you're going to get there, love. You will. All right. So let's see. We are in June. We're in Gemini season. After Gemini is Leo. So in August, you're going to feel a lot better if you keep up this meditation by August time. When we're in Virgo season, you're going to see a huge difference if you're starting to get yourself grounded now and meditate. All right, Asia, thank you so much, my love. I hope that helps you. I hope you find peace within that. All right, so Coffee, you are up. What I will do is I will go up so that you don't have to rewrite that unless you already did. But let's see. So, Coffee says, the Leo who ghosted me got married to a woman today. Feel so upset about it all. Can I ask if we'll ever reconcile? He was my best friend for over 10 years and seriously in denial about himself. I'm slowly getting over him, just can't fathom why someone would want to leave someone so upset and broken. He rushed into an engagement after I told him I was in love with him. Okay, I gotcha, Coffee. Okay, so will you reconcile? Let's see the dynamic of this relationship first, okay? Spirit, this is for Coffee. Let's get detailed clear messages for Coffee. All right. What dynamic was this relationship? What was really going on? What's the dynamic here? All right, so somebody felt with open relationship like they didn't want to be committed right away, which is funny because they literally committed, right? Being married to somebody else. But when it came to you and this person, I feel like this person might have wanted to have their cake and eat it too, meaning like do their other things to kind of show society one thing, right? But in their heart felt a different way. All right, Spirit, let's get 2 cards to show us what's the real dynamic of this relationship. What's the real dynamic of this relationship? I do feel like it felt very open and free. It's complicated. Well, what isn't complicated, right? So literally there was a lot of external forces that were making the situation more difficult, right? It could have been exactly how you said, mainly because this person was fighting who they truly wanted to be, maybe because they were more worried about their image, that sort of thing, okay? So this person was focused on the fact that they were going to be perceived a different way. Even if their truest of intention and heart is to be with you, they still felt like, well, I can't be that person, right? They did have a happily ever after with you, so that tells me that they did feel a strong bond with you, and it looks good on paper. That's the other side of the coin. So one side, they really care about you and wanted something, and then on the other side, they're like, no, because society won't look at it the way, it should be. It's like that. One more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. But it was a protected love. It was a mutual partnership. That I can tell you. Look, married with kids. That's what's coming up. It's something that was slowly headed towards commitment, but he kind of freaked out. That's where the complication comes in. Freaked out about how they felt. Weren't really sure if that's something that they wanted to fall through with. I'm going to pick out a different deck. Hold on one second. Okay. All right, Spirit. Coffee, highest good, clear and concise messages. This person felt trapped in their own body. Okay, they felt trapped within themselves, this Leo. This is for Coffee. Clear, concise messages. Will Coffee reconcile with the Leo? Will Coffee reconcile? Let's do 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. All right. I do feel like it's going to take some time. I do feel like you will hear from this person in August or September of this year to reconcile, to talk about reconciling with each other. But there's a lot going on right now in this person's life. All right. It's like, I have to take care of this. I have to do this. I have to take care of that. It's a lot going on when it comes to this, new way of life. All right. Let's see. Let's get 3 more cards, please, about reconciling with Leo. What does it look like, Spirit? Will they be reconciling? Thank you. Yeah, I definitely think this person is going to reach out and extend a hand to you and try and get back on the same page and see if you guys can, at the very least, talk to one another and figure out if there is something worth saving there. I do feel that strongly, but I feel like it's going to end in you feeling extremely sad. I think you're going to be worried about how it's going to pan out, and so will this other person. 2 more, please. 2 more, Spirit. Thank you. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be slower. It's not happening right now. More towards the August to September time, the fall. I feel, though, that this person will come in once they've figured out what they want, once they've made a plan, okay? In the meantime, you are going to have anxiety and worries over this person. Now, I hate to say this, but I do feel like, for the most part, they're going to juggle you and the person that they are with for a little bit of time until they make that decision and figure out what they really want. So if you're not cool with that, Coffee, I'm letting you know right now that the person that they are with and you are going to be 2 separate things. He's going to try and juggle. Let's get 1 more card, please. 1 more. Yeah. Okay. I do feel like ultimately you're going to be happy regardless if you're with or without this person. But I do see a new beginning once the BS is put to rest. Now, this new beginning that I see is with an earth sign. So that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it might not be somebody that you know yet. Oop, that's a lot of cards. Last one to finish this off. Yeah, take a break, okay? Don't worry about this for now. Find your truth, okay? Right now, you have a lot of fears about what's coming, and you don't see that there's an opportunity coming your way that's going to get you out of this, state of feeling bad and sad. And it's, once again, I keep getting it. It's the King of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Yeah, I do feel like this is going to be somebody you're committed to. No, this person you're going to meet online. You're going to meet them online. Okay, they're going to be younger than you, but they're going to be attractive. They will be a bit younger than you. All right. Let's go ahead and get some advice. I feel like this is I feel like it's the Leo's energy. All right, so there's a fork in the road. That means this decision coming up in your life that Spirit wants you to know. You're going to have to make a decision, and you're going to feel like, wow, this is pretty funny the way things played out, but Spirit is doing this so that you can heal. There are things that you need to heal and put the work into. And when you do, you're going to find your inner peace, your happiness. Okay. And a lot of it could be, you know, with the fact that you were disappointed, but just know that at the bottom of the deck, look, not for you. I don't feel like this Leo is for you. Okay. I feel like there is someone new who's going to go the distance with you. All right. And look, again, observer, this is my internet. This is my, like, looking into things more detailed. I feel like you will meet this new person in the internet. Okay. So it could be an app, you know, social media. It could be any of that sort. It could even just be a lot of text message back and forth with one another. But this is going to help you grow. Okay. With the rejuvenation card. Let's do one more card, love. One more. Look at that. In the end, you're going to have peace. Okay? So just focus on you right now. Don't focus on this Leo. I hope that helped you, Coffee. I really appreciate you waiting, and I hope you got some information and some clarity. I really do. All right, so let me see. Oh, hi. Thank you. My lists are closed right now. So if you want to come back, just hit the notification bell and I can let you know, okay? If Mini Me and Juliet are in here, please let me know. Oh, you're very welcome, love. And thank you so much. So Juliet, if you're in here, and Mini Me, if you're in here, let me know. If not, I will close. All right, Mini Me, thank you, love. Go ahead and post your question. Oh, Juliet. There is somebody with the username Juliet. All right, so Mini Me, what are the energies and actions between me and G for the month of June? All right, let's go ahead and see. What are the energies and actions between Mini Me and G for the month of June? Let's see. Spirit, clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages, please. That's okay. That's okay. Clear and concise messages. Some new changes are coming in, Mini, for the month of June. New changes. Good changes. Just new. Let's do 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. All right. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. This is for Mini Me. All right. So I feel like there's some isolation been happening, huh? You feel a little bit left out in, maybe not left out in the cold. I don't want to say that. Just you've noticed maybe a little bit of distance, right? You cut him out. Okay. So I do feel like you've been having thoughts of potentially reaching back out. I'm picking up on Aquarius energy and I'm picking up on Virgo energy. So for me, that's kind of telling me like you're wanting to bump into this person and communicate with them because it's heavy on your mind. You just don't want to be the first one to do it. Right, Mini Me? You definitely feel like you guys had a very strong bond when it came to potentially having a family and being happy with one another. I think you did. But you recognize that there wasn't it wasn't a healthy love. What does Mimi need to know? Energies and actions between. Yeah, you really, really. Somebody's released this though. Let me see. Somebody's been spying. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but they're trying to get the confidence to reach out. Yeah, I know you wouldn't reach out to him. I think it's him spying on you, trying to get the confidence to reach back out. But they're afraid of what you're going to say. They feel like you're going to cut them down real fast. So they go back and forth in their head. Should I even reach out? Should I not? They do want to see you. They do want to reconcile and reach out to you, even if it means traveling to go see you. Because I feel like there's some sort of travel required. But they're afraid of what you're going to tell them. They are trying to work on their own inner happiness right now. So I don't feel like it's going to be in the month of June. I don't feel like it's the month of June. Yeah. I feel like the month of June is just going to kind of put you in a spot where maybe you overthink about this a lot. You know, we get into those moments and those modes of thinking about the past love you felt for somebody and like, why didn't this work out? And I wish I could reach out, but then I'm heartbroken because of what they did and I'm bothered. And, you know, it's going to be one of those kinds of months. But I don't see any action whatsoever. I just feel like this is what you guys are feeling energetically. Let's get one more, please. One more card for clarification of the situation. One card. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, now I think you both are just going to remain single. And by single, I mean just not attached to one another. But there's definitely heavy attraction towards one another. When you guys think about each other, you had a very fiery, passionate connection. All right, let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards about the situation. What's going on in this situation? Okay, so remain poised. So basically, be the bigger person, be the better person. Try not to be somebody who goes and stoops down to his level, okay? Let it be what it's going to be. Be in your feminine power. You will be having things coming in. Like I said, new, happier changes are coming towards you. You haven't seen it yet. And it's definitely going to be your divine masculine. So right now you have divine feminine energy going on. You will have a divine masculine coming in. But you have to believe that you will. So it's kind of like manifesting this person to come back into your life, right? Don't be afraid to come to the edge and take that leap of faith, because once you do, you're going to see that you're going to have a soulmate coming in for you. You're going to have a very blessed and happy union, and it's going to be everything that you want, but you're going to have to be a little bit flexible in the way you approach this. That goes back to you being poised, you being the person who doesn't stoop down to the level, and then you'll be very happy, okay? Let's see. Now, I think with this person, because you have message in a bottle and you also have round and round, so it's like a never-ending cycle. I think with this person that you're asking me about, my love, I definitely think it's with them. I'm just saying, in order for that to happen, there's a couple things that need to be done. And you're not quite there with the energy just yet. But it's definitely headed that direction, that you will reconcile with this person. Just not quite yet, okay? So, yeah, I hope that helped you. Now, you are definitely have the power to do whatever and however you want. So if you want to manifest a new person, my love, then you go for it, okay? Go for it. Hi, Von Pisces. How are you? I am actually closed right now, and I'm so sorry for that. But if you want to come back on, I will be on tomorrow. If you want to come back on, keep that notification bell on, and I will gladly take you on my list. Okay, love? You too, Minnie. Thank you all so much for all your love and support. I really appreciate you all. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, so make sure your notification bells are on, okay? Have a great weekend. Bye.